Hey everybody, Nick Espinoza, your chief security fanatic here. Don't forget to subscribe. And today we're talking about the World Cup because artificial intelligence is invading it. Now, this is actually really interesting. And Victor Day of Fast Company had a really good write up on this. But if you didn't know, this massive tournament, and it is actually the largest watch sporting event in the world. Every 4 years, the World Cup comes around. This one, though, spans three different countries: the US, Mexico, and Canada. And that is basically the very first time this has happened in World Cup history. And so it is the largest World Cup that has ever been staged. The scale, however, also has technological demands, and it's kind of forcing a bit of a technological reset. So, as modern global sporting events grow in scale and size, the expectations obviously have evolved alongside of them. Audiences now look for immersive broadcasts and real time data. Broadcasters face basically reliability demands, and basically governing bodies continue to push for greater transparency and precision as well. So, all of these pressures are starting to expose the limits of traditional IT systems in elite sports such as soccer or football for the rest of the world, particularly around latency. And also, it's paving the way for AI driven real time intelligence that would be embedded directly into the competition, the operations, fan engagement. All these different kinds of things. So, apparently, Lenovo is the official technology partner of the World Cup this year, and they are treating this tournament basically as a systems level deployment. This is interesting, and they're basically placing artificial intelligence at the operational core of the World Cup. So, Lenovo is treating this not as a showcase, but as a real world test of artificial intelligence beyond cloud first architectures where failure carries immediate consequences. In other words, if the AI is failing in real time live in the world's largest tournament, we're all going to see it, right? No pressure at all. Instead, basically, Lenovo is betting that global scale matched with deep local execution is going to deliver advantages in such a complex environment and a complex execution as well. So, Lenovo's chairman and CEO Yanqin Yang said that the World Cup exemplifies how AI can operate in complex, large scale environments. And to quote him, these are live events with real pressure and real audiences. The value of such partnerships goes beyond short term visibility. They help us understand how AI performs under demanding conditions, and that insight feeds directly into how we design and improve our technology. Now, Yang also noted that while Lenovo uses global sports partnerships to highlight its broader AI strategy, its technology is now playing a major role in improving the sport itself. And I'm not 100% sure if that's true, but we will get to this quote. This year, you will see referees using AI support, players benefiting from AI insights, and organizers using AI to improve operations. And that's actually one of my concerns here is referees. I think one of the wild cards in games is that what you have are humans versus humans on the soccer field or the football field or the baseball field or the American football field, et cetera, et cetera. And there's always been referees, another human that basically has been trained to make decisions. They sometimes get it wrong. And I think that's actually part of the game, as much as it can really anger fans when they don't like the call. And now how do you blame AI, when it's not walking to the parking lot in its car and you're shaking your fist at it, right? So Lenovo is asserting that this year's World Cup will be the most AI driven global sporting event in history until the next World Cup, the next Super Bowl, the next everything, right? I mean, that's just how that's going to work because AI is getting integrated into everything. But an AI driven sporting event at CES, a Consumers Electronics Show in Vegas last week, basically was a booth by Lenovo, and they detailed how they will supply a digital backbone to the World Cup, from core infrastructure to advanced AI systems that essentially is going to shape every single match that is going to be played. And there are 104 matches across three countries. So this is a massive tournament. So on top of this, FIFA president Gianni Infantino, basically standing next to Lenovo's CEO, basically they unveiled a broad suite of AI-driven technologies for the tournament, including Football AI Pro, basically AI-enabled 3D player avatars integrated into semi-automated offside technology. And again, this is why I like humans. Sometimes they're going to make mistakes, but the AI could be completely accurate, or maybe it's going to go off the rails and say everything is offsides. I have no idea. Also, they're deploying an intelligent command center using real time AI summaries to manage tournament operations across 3 countries, AI stabilized referee view body camera footage for the broadcast, smart wayfinding and venue digital twins, basically, and resilient infrastructure supporting video review of refereeing decisions and broadcast systems. I don't mind if we see if the ball was actually in or out, but I just miss the human element of that. I miss that, and sometimes I don't like the call. I'm not a big sports guy, but like when I'm watching something and I think the ref got it wrong, that's part of the game. And so having artificial intelligence integrated into this, I know it's the future. I know these things are coming, but I just think there's something to be said about that human element because again, that's the wild card. And I don't necessarily want precision in sports in that manner. But you tell me, artificial intelligence is coming to the World Cup in 2026. It'll be coming to the Super Bowl. It'll be coming to any major, the Olympics, any major world event, Commonwealth Games, you name it. So tell me what you think, but I'm of mixed feelings of this, but we all know it's inevitable. And please like, share, follow me here on Facebook and Twitter at NickAESP. And please feel free to subscribe to me at YouTube as well. And as always, stay safe, stay online, and please, 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 I don't want to say private, informed, and secure. Take care.